Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Lyrics, and in today's reading we are going to get messages from your guides. Also sometimes we got spirit, we got some angels in this pile I believe. So yeah, there's a few more people that came through. Well, people, not really entities, but yeah. So we have four piles for you to choose from today. Pile 1 with this Carnelian. She's very cute and very colorful. Then we have pile 2 with this clear quartz. She was shining more brightly in the sun, but it's getting late, so no sun anymore. And then we got this Citrine for pile 3, and pile 4 got this Red Jasper. Take all the time that you need to choose. Honestly, the energy of the 4 piles are very different. You may still have messages in more than one pile, but I just wanted to say it so that you know that there is not a lot of similarities. Yes, there's not even, like, I think it's one of the very few readings that I didn't got twice the same cards ever. Like, it was every time it was really different cards. So yes, take all the time you need to choose. Feel free to pause the video, meditate, do whatever it is that you like to do to pick. You can also like ask Google with a random number generator, or have a look at the songs as well, because each pile have a song. Oh well, I don't know why I never done that before, but let me put them here for you. We have pile 4 with Already Gone, pile 3 with Stone Cold, pile 1 with Human, and pile 2 with Until the End. See? You can pause if you want and choose also with the song. I never done that before, but why not? And yeah, okay. I guess I will see you in your reading now, and I will get started with pile 1. Hi pile 1, if you choose this Carnelian, this is going to be your reading about the messages from your guides. I'm gonna put it here. Yeah, okay, that should do the trick. I wanted to start with the song, so wait, the little Amadeus is bugging me. Okay, that's better. Sorry about that. So for your song, you got Human by Praagh. Okay, yes, I can talk. Okay, so the vibe I'm getting for you, pile, like just really strongly with this song, is that your guides want you to remember that you're only human. Don't put so much expectation, don't be so hard on yourself. Just, you're only human. You're here to make mistakes, you're here to learn, and not everything that you are going to do is going to be perfect, and that's normal. That's the point. Just, I really get the vibe that you guys are just expecting so much of yourself, and it could be in your job, it could even be like, I really had this idea also like with your spirituality for some of you, like really just wanted to be perfect, to be like 100% in alignment with everything, but you are supposed to make mistakes. It's by making mistakes that you are in alignment with what you plan for your life here on earth. You plan on making mistakes, it's the whole point. So just stop being so hard on yourself. You're not a divine being. Well, you are a divine being, but you're here in this human body to learn and make mistakes. So just forgive yourself, really. Remember, you're only human. This really came really strongly, even with the crystal. Like, I was looking at my crystal and I was like, wait, which one should I pick? And I grabbed this one, and I was like hit with like some feelings. Just, I was like, okay, I need to keep this one. So yeah, I think your pile is very important, and your guides are really set on saying those things. Okay, let's get started. So for your first card, you got openness with this beautiful moon and stars. So I think that overall, your guides want you to stop trying to be so perfect so that you can be open to everything. Because I get this idea that you are so hyper focused on the thing that you want to achieve and how you want to achieve them in the most perfect way from your perspective. But your guides are saying that just be open to things. Just stop being so focused on the things that you decide to do, and let spirit give you things as well. Let your guides give you things as well. Be open to receive them. Like, it's like this night sky, you know, the night sky is infinite, you know. We still haven't discovered, like, I think it's 10% of our universe or something like that. The universe is so vast and full of possibility, and I get the vibe that it's the same for you. But you are your worst enemy in one sense, because you want to be so good and so perfect and do things so well that you are keeping yourself from seeing all those opportunities, and you keeping yourself from being open to receive them. And your guides, really, they're like, we have so many things we want to give you. Please, let us. You're only human. Stop wanting to be perfect. There is no point in being perfect. Perfect is not fun anyway. No one is perfect. That's the beauty of it. Okay, let's have a few more cards. So I want to say that I only wanted 2 of those cards, like, from this deck, but I got 3. Also, I'm obsessed with that deck. I managed to make a few videos without it, but I keep being cold to it. I find it so beautiful. But I wanted to go with this one first. We have Envy with the number 20. And then you got Dreamer. Look at this card. Those cute butterflies, and there was those little dogs, and okay. And then there's a moon as well. We have Acumen with this little cat, and butterfly again. What, they are moth, I believe, but you know. And Aries with this little cutie. I love him. It comes up every time I do a reading. He likes to come. Okay, so I want to start with the Envy, and like, I like how this person is here in the shadow when there is this amazing, beautiful garden and castle out there. And I think it's that maybe you're blaming yourself because you don't have the things that other people have. Maybe you're like, I'm not good enough because look, I don't have this or that, I don't have that job, or I don't have that house, or I don't have this car like my friend, or like this person or that person. I think this is this idea that you think that you are not enough because despite all your planning, despite all your dreams and plan, you still not have what other people have. And I think that your guides are saying that if you just stop trying to control everything, if you remember that you're human and you're here to experience things, and you let the experience come, if you open yourself to those experiences that your guides are sending you, you can be in this beautiful, bright place. You don't have to stay here in the shadow, in this dark corner, like almost forgetful corner of the castle. You can be in the light. You can have so much more than you think. But I think you so focus on experiencing the same path as others that you forgot that maybe yours might be different. You forgot to be open. And I think that the things that are coming for you are probably very, very different than what you expect. Very maybe also outside of your comfort zone. Like, I don't know, like you thought like you will study this, and then you will have that job, and then you will make that much money, and then you will have kids or get married or have a dog. I don't know, like I think you have this really like planned out life almost, but spirit is saying, your guides mostly, sorry, I keep saying spirit, so I think spirit is here as well because it's the third time that I slept, so it must mean something. I think that your guides are saying that you can have those things, but the plan that you made, it's not the way that things should happen. We want to give you other things, like maybe you're gonna study, yeah, and then instead of having that job, you're gonna go somewhere else, and then you're gonna come back to that job, and then you're gonna go and have another job, and then you're gonna have your family sooner or later. Like, they want to give you what you want, but they want you to be open to the idea that things might not came when you decide they will came. And just because right now, at the point that you are in your life, you don't have all the things that you wanted to have, and maybe other people in your life have those things, your friends or your family, your sister, brother, things like that, but it doesn't mean that there isn't better things to come. And I like how the color between the Carnelian and this castle are so similar. Like, look, it's almost the same color. So I really think that you need to stop blaming yourself for not being at the same place as others, and start understanding that there is no time frame for happiness and no exact time frame of how things need to happen. You need to let go of that. And with dreamers, like, to me, it's the idea that you have so many big dreams, and spirit and your guides, they know that. And I said spirit again. They know that. And they want to give you that, but you need to go through a transformation first. I mean, we have moth here, well, butterflies, and here as well. So to me, it's really the idea that you have to go through some sort of transformation first. And I think it's letting go of your own rules, your own expectation for yourself, because you're only human. You're gonna make things differently than others, you're gonna make mistakes, and that's fine. I wanna have a look at the guidelet for acumen, because nothing's coming to me right now. Let's have a look. Okay, acumen 31. Life can be tricky, and it can often lead us down pathway that we are not ready for. Embrace change and surprises with grace. You will need a sharp wit for what is to come. Yeah. Okay. And I just wanted to have a look real fast. What does it say about Aries? You are energetic and excited. You have an intense new passion, or one that has been here for a while. It is time to use that passion. If you have a project or job idea you want to start, do it now. Begin the process. Okay, so I got it. So your guides are saying that despite you being an overplanner, you have a lot of dreams, and you have more than dreams. There is something in you, a passion for something that keeps calling you, I think. But it's not part of your plan. So you're not doing anything, you're not acting on it, but your guides want you to. They say that if you open yourself to that new idea, open yourself to that new idea, if you let it, and I don't think that you have to completely let go of your initial plan. Like, first of all, I know it's not easy. Second of all, I think that it's the idea that they want you at least to explore it. Like, let's say you want to be, like, you're studying to be an accounting. Why? I don't know. But an accounting. Or you are an assistant, or you are in training to be one. But inside of you really want to play the guitar, or you really want to play the piano, like some instrument. But you're like, no, my plan is that I will be an accounting, I will open my own firm, or I will open my own practice, and then I will be successful, and then I will start my family, and then maybe when all of this is achieved, maybe I will look at at that, I will start learning music in 10 or 15 years. But you guys are saying, no, you can do that now. You can still learn, but you can take a few hours out of your weeks. It's not going to make you lose all your progress when you come to your job that you want to do, but still do it, because you might meet new people, it might help you expand and transform, and it might help you see things differently. And maybe you can start playing music, and it's just an example, don't get me wrong, you can just start taking photographies or painting or making YouTube videos or starting an Instagram account. Like, the possibilities are endless. Or start running for marathon, or I don't know, it could be anything really. But in this example, maybe you will love playing music and you will be so good at it that you will be like, okay, I'm gonna take like 5 years off my accounting journey to start playing music, and then I will go back to accounting, or things like that, you know. I think that you need to let go of the idea that your life is this straight line that you want to follow, and let things be more fluid. Life is not meant to be like you're born, you die, and you have figured out everything in between. No, you're meant to discover, to change plan, to change your ideas, to experience. And you guys really want you to be open to the endless possibility of the stars, literally. Also, we have, like, to me this is a moon as well, and we have like black animals, so they remind me of the night. So maybe you can get like really inspired at night if what you want to do is something really creative, or even if it's not, just getting ideas to like Facebook post, or maybe you like to run at night if you run indoors or something like that. Like, to me there's the idea that the night is really significant for you. That's a moment where you can connect with yourself more easily, and also with your guides. Also, I keep looking at him. Okay, I don't know why I say him, but he's such a cutie. And all the cards that you got from this deck, some of them are not that cute, but I really find them all really cute. And I think that that's the vibe, that's the way your guides see you. To me, it's a really sweet, cute, like, you know, like this little one, like to your guides, you're this precious little one, and they just want to see you happy. They just want to see you thriving, but they feel like they can't really reach you fully because you're not open to it. You're not open to the things that they want to give you. Yeah. But I really feel like this overwhelming sweet feelings when it comes to you, that the way your guides see you, I think like most of your guides are, well, obviously part of your soul family, but also I think you incarnated with them as brother and sisters, or like really close family members, or really like best friends in many lifetimes, because I really get this intense, like, just sweet and loving, and wanted to give you the world in the best way possible, and just, you know, like hug you and tell you it's gonna be alright, you're good, you're doing good, don't worry about it, let things come to you. Just really your sweet feelings coming out when it comes to the way they see you. Okay, let's keep going. What do I want next? I get those two. So then we have the tarot cards. So you got the 3 of acorn, and the 6 of feathers. So that will be the 6 of swords and the 3 of pentacles. Yes, that's it. We have a cute giraffe and a dragonfly. Yeah, dragonfly. So maybe those are significant. I love dragonfly, and I love that we have dragonfly and butterflies. To me, they're really all about strength and transformation, and I really think that's what they want for you. Also, I think they see you as someone that's really strong, and I think they acknowledge that you have a strong will. Like, beside those cards, I'm gonna talk about it later, but with this dragonfly and the envy here, I get the vibe that you guys have a very strong will. Like, if you want something, you go for it, and it's really hard to make you change your mind. And your guides are faced with the same problem than other people in your life, I think, is that they want to make you like maybe not change your mind but see things differently or give you other possibilities, but no, you're just so hyper focused on what you decide you wanted. But they want you to be more open, they want you to be still be strong, you know, and still be sure of yourself. That's not about things, but remember that you're here to experience things, you're here to have fun and try and fail sometimes, and to have your own experience and not the same experience as others in this life, and to transform and change and evolve. And that's the best way to do that, is to make mistakes, make like risky decision and stuff like that. Okay, so with the 3 of Acorn we have foresight, exploration, and with the 6 of Feathers we have transition and insight. So again, transitions, this idea of transformation to me, really. And with that dragonfly, that's what I was saying. So with dragonflies and butterflies. So I really think that also with insight and foresight, I really think that your guides have give you so many clues, so many like synchronicity, dreams, just keep on giving you like signs, like feathers, or like you see repeating like animals or a song, or I don't know, there is something like they have been giving you so much clues, and you have already have an insight of what it is that you should try, you should start. And they want you to explore that again. I think to me those 2 cards are just saying what those 3 were saying, just that you know it already, that there is the possibility for you to transform if you try something new, if you explore a little bit what it is that your soul is calling you to do, if you finally get out that straight line that you built for yourself. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have goals. Obviously you need to have goals and idea and dreams, but be more open to other dreams and other goals. You don't need to have only one straight line. You can, you know, your end game could be I want to have my own practice, be married, have 3 kids, and that's not going to be for everyone, obviously. That's just an example. Or I want to be married, or no, I want to be in an open relationship and have 4 cats. I don't know, or whatever works for you, but you know, and have my own art gallery or whatever it is. But just because your end game is that, and your guys probably want to give you that, but they also want you to have fun in between, explore things, just see things differently, have a bit more open perspective, learn more things. I think your soul is craving for experience. Your soul is craving for exploration. Even like, I think for some of you could be also traveling, because we have like a lot of animals from different part of the world. So, and of course, space make me think of like, you know, traveling, of trying to see the most of it. So I really think that for some of you, your guys are really encouraging you to travel. If it's something that you want to do, take time off to travel and go see the things that you want to see. Like sometimes we dream about going to this or that country, but we always push it forwards and we end up never going. Also right now the world is starting to open again a little bit, so might be possible. There is still a bunch of countries that are closed, obviously, and don't take any risk. Be safe. But yeah, I really think that your guides want you to just, yeah, let things happen, be more wild and free. And just because you do that, it doesn't mean that you are going to throw all the progress that you did in the other areas of your life. Okay, then you have collaboration of souls. Here, yeah, you're gonna go here. And cut the cords of doubt. Oh, I like that. Can you fit here? Too many cards. See, that's why this one shouldn't be here, because then it fits perfectly. But he's too cute. It's okay, I'm keeping him. So we have number 42 and number 6. It's if that's relevant in any way for you. Also, we have another like flying being, like butterfly, some sort of like even dragonfly. Like we have another one. So also like a lot of flying animals make me think of transformation, but also like traveling. So I really think like for a lot of you there is this idea of travel. And travel could be so many things, you know, it doesn't have to be you going to another country. It could be like you have been wanted to go to another city in your own country to do something or watch something, and your guys are really encouraging you to do that now, to just take time to do other things that your very day-to-day plan that you have for yourself. And with collaboration of souls, plural, I think that also I like how we have a blue and a pink. Also the pink makes me think of the heart chakra, and we have a lot of like pinky-ish cards, and we have blue as well. So I really think that there is people that you are supposed to meet and do things with, and I don't think you've met them yet. And your guides want you to know that those people are also part of your soul family, and they're just here. They want to meet you, and they're ready to meet you. They are waiting, but they can't come forward if you are not open to it. They won't, because the goal is not for you to reject them in any way or to miss them. And maybe you already have. Maybe you met them really fast and didn't notice because you were so hyper focused on the things that you wanted to do and achieve. But I really think that your guys are saying they're here. Also because there's 1, 2, 3, 4 things here. I don't know why, but yeah, I think there is probably like 4 people you're supposed to meet. I don't know, that's very random, but yeah. But anyway, no, it doesn't matter how the number, but there is people that you are supposed to meet and do things with. And maybe not all of them you are supposed to do anything with them, but just meeting them can help you see things differently. Having people from your soul family can help you feel more seen and more understood, and can really help you be more open to life and more open to what life has to offer to you. Okay, I feel like I'm rambling, so I'm gonna get the last cards. We have bring love into the situation. You win in Aquarius. So if you are an Aquarius, that could be an extra confirmation. And then I have surrender. I can release my need to control. This is so synchronistic. I like how the last card that I pick is exactly what I said at the beginning. Okay. We have also a lot of like pinkish, purpley colors on this table, which really makes me think of the heart chakra. So I really think that you should maybe work on your heart chakra a little bit, just to, maybe there is some blockages here. But yeah, bring love into the situation also. I think it's the idea of like, do the things that you love. Your guides really want you to, I'm sure there is something in you that is calling you for a while, like really that keeps popping up in your head at the most random times, like, oh, I should do that, and then you're like, what? No, I shouldn't do that. I don't have the time for that. I have this to do and this to do and this to do, and my schedule is booked for the next month, and no, I'm not going to do that. What is that thought even? And I think this thought came back a few times because either it's something that you used to do when you love to, or your soul knew that you are going to love doing it. And with bring love into the situation, I really think that your guides are telling you that by doing that things you are going to bring so much love and so much joy inside your life. You have no idea how much these things that you've been dreaming of, these things that has been told to you by your guides already, can change your life in so many ways. And well, the surrender is just a comeback to the overall message of release the control. I can release my need to control. Say it with me. I can release my need to control. I honestly, it's a good message for me as well. I'm not gonna lie. I'm guilty of it as well. So I think as human, we all like to control things a bit too much because it gives us a sense of control. Literally give us the idea that we are in charge, but honestly it's a false idea, because anything can happen at any time. It doesn't matter how much you plan things, how much you stick to your routine and your plan. There is always things that can happen. You can never really truly control everything, and I think life gets easier once you let go of the control. Once you have your dreams, but you're open to other things, other possibilities. And Spirit is telling me that, so I'm gonna say it as well. I don't think it's for all of you, but some of you, your guides and Spirit, because Spirit is coming really strongly today. I'm sorry, it was supposed to be your guides. It is, don't get me wrong, but there is Spirit as well that's here. And they really want you to know that it's the same. Either this is talking about your job or relationships. Maybe some of you are aware that they have like some connection with someone out there, like a high level soulmate or something like that, just a divine counterpart, and maybe you're trying to reunite with them and trying to control the way you want to do that. But either it's a job, either it's your life in general, either it's a relationship. Spirit really want you to stop being envious of what others have and you don't. And your guides really want you to know that they have so many other things for you, so many different road that you don't see, and that might lead you to what you always wanted in the first place. But you need to take those road, be open to the little changes, the little things that were not planned in your routine, like someone inviting you somewhere to drink a coffee or to have a drink, or a family member inviting you on a weekend getaway, or like just those are random example, and also just do the things that your soul is calling you to do. Just be open to all of the little things that you tend to say no to. That's the vibe here. And once again, I can release my need to control. Let's say it again. Okay, pile one, I think that's gonna be it for you today. I'm not saying anything else. Yeah, you need to transform, but I think your guides are going to help you. Like, they're just gonna help you so much if you let them. Just if you let them. This is the vibe here. If you let your guides help you, it's going to be just fine. And really, the night is really significant, so don't hesitate to try to contact them at night if you want to, because they just want to help you. Like I said, they have the sweetest feeling for you. So, and yeah, one last thing, feel free to listen to this song. I think you probably know it. I don't know who doesn't know that song. It was very famous for a while, but it was everywhere. But just in case, just give it another listen. It's a good song. And yeah, I'm gonna stop your reading here, pile one. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. Please take care of yourself. I hope you're having an amazing day or night whenever you are watching this. Remember to be open and surrender your need to control. Feel free to like, comment, or subscribe if you feel like doing so. And I hope I will get the chance to read for you again someday. Bye! Hi, pile 2. If you choose this clear quartz, I like how this sun, look at this, she's so shiny. If you choose this clear quartz, this is going to be your messages from your guides. So as you can see, the sun decided to come out. We had a pretty bad storm like the last 24 hours, and I decided to film and the sun is joining us, so half the table is in the sun and the other half isn't. This is a nice setting, I guess. I hope it doesn't disturb you too much. So okay, let's get started. So for your song, you got Until the End by Quiet Drive, the acoustic version. So I got 2 messages with that song. So for some of you, this is just it's just the most beautiful love song about unconditional love and loving someone forever, basically until the end, literally. And so I get 2 messages. For some of you, to me, it's just that your guides want you to remember that they love you and they are always here, no matter what. Through all of it, they're here with you and they are not going to go anywhere. It doesn't matter if in your head you made mistakes, or if you feel like you're not connecting with them enough, or just they want you to relax and know that no matter what you do, how you do it, what you decide in the future, they will always be here. And I think it's a really sweet message. Like, just the song made my heart, like, just it filled my heart. I was like, oh, that's so sweet. I really feel like they just have this intense love for you and they just wanted to remind you of it. They were just like, we might have other messages, but the strongest messages is that you are never alone. We are here always. We love you no matter what. Just know that. And I also got another vibe that's really different for some of you, and I don't know, we're gonna see with the cards, but I get the vibe for some of you that maybe there is someone else that your guides want to know, that there is someone that still has feeling for you, someone from your past maybe, that maybe you are thinking about as well. So if there is no one from your past that you want to reconnect with, or no one from your past that you miss, or like still wish you were with, like, just forget about it. But if there is someone that keeps popping up inside your head and you're like, why do I still think about them? That's because they still think about you and they are still probably in love with you, or at least they still have feelings for you. So yeah, but regardless, even if the second message apply, the first message was for all of you. Just for some of you, there is also this idea that there is someone out there that still have feelings for you, or just have feelings for you as well. But I get the idea it's someone that knows you, either from this life or maybe a previous life for some of you. Okay, let's take the card. I'm creating more questions than I started with, so that's interesting. So we get, okay, I'm gonna put them in the sun because they look so beautiful in the sun, but if I put them here, there's no longer any sun. Okay, you got Wisdom with this beautiful sea and this amazing mermaid made of, like, I don't even know if that's stars or, like, I don't know, it's pretty. It's really pretty. I like it. No, if I put her in the sun, then after it we're gonna, yeah, there's not going to be enough space. So with Wisdom, I think that your guides want to remind you how much you know. And I think because this is, like, you know, the deep sea, and it's like really, like, it to me it's like really profound, like, it's not profound, what's the word in English? Deep. It's a really deep place. So I think you have a really deep wisdom, you have a really deep knowing of things. And I don't think it's only, you know, I think that you're smart, but I think it's more than that. I think that you have, like, your intuition, and you're really in touch with your own wisdom, your inner wisdom, and you know way more things that you give yourself credit for. I think sometimes you will think about something and you'll be like, what am I thinking that? It's probably not the case. Or if we go back with for those of you who have this person out there that keep popping up inside your head, you probably, when you think about them, you're probably thinking, maybe there's still something here, and then you're like, no, things end up badly or this or that. But no, I think that you have to pay way more attention to the random ideas that pop up inside your head, the random things that you think about or talk about to yourself. I don't know, I talk to myself a lot, but that's maybe just me. Well, when I talk to myself, I don't really talk to myself, I'll talk to my guides also. But yeah, maybe you talk to yourself or to your guides, or sometimes you go into like random ideas inside your head and you think that that's just, just you making the time pass or whatever. But no, you guys are saying a lot of the things that you think that comes up inside your head are actually truth and really like things that you need to pay more attention to and give more credit to, because you have a deep wisdom. And you are a very, like, to me, this is a very, like, not only mermaid are, like, they are mythical creatures, but also she's made of star, like, literally. So, like, you are a mythical being made of star. I think that's the way to see you, and that's pretty freaking cool. I would love to be a mythical being made of stars. That sounds pretty great. So yeah, I think that for your guides, you are like the more evolved soul. If like when you are in the spirit world and you're not on Earth, I think that all the guides that are guiding you right now see you as above them. Well, there is no really rank, in the spirit world, but I think that you've been coming to Earth and being incarnated for a longer time and you experience more than them, and they are guiding you because you are the one that's on Earth now. But they are saying that even now that you are on Earth, you're still way wider than Earth. You just have to trust it. You just have to trust your inner wisdom, because you're on fire. You up there, and so you need to really acknowledge that and listen to that. And then we have Goddess of the Moon. The Goddess, 52. So to me, the Goddess of the Moon is like the most awakened divine feminine that there is in that deck, at least. To me, this is really like, so also because this mermaid is a female mermaid, to me it's really like this really deep feminine energy that's coming through. You don't have to be a woman, but it's really like divine feminine energy coming here. So to me, you're really someone that is connected to your intuition, connected to your emotions. I will not be surprised if you add a sixth sense, like clairvoyance, claircognizance. There is so many other Claire, but they're not coming to my mind, so maybe the two either. Like maybe you have more than one, because I really think that you are someone with a lot of gifts, and I think you know it, but the fact that it's coming through today from your guides tell me that you might not use it to its full potential. And I think it's like, oh yeah, I'm pretty good at guessing things, for example, or I'm pretty good at sensing people's emotion or predicting things randomly. But you just think that it's, just something that you do sometimes and you don't pay really attention to it. But your guides want you to pay more attention to it, because I think it can help you elevate and help you experience this life from another perspective that will open maybe more door to you. And I don't think, okay, so to me the vibe is like, you don't have to, you can stay the way you are right now. Like the vibe that I'm getting is that your life will still be pretty great and you will still have a good experience on Earth, but your guides are saying that it would be a shame, to let all those gifts and all those beautiful, magnificent energy and wisdom that you have go to waste. And they really wish that you will use it so that other people can enjoy it as well and take benefit from it, not just you. Okay, let's have a look at the other cards. Oh, those in the sand, it's going to be okay. Yeah. I love those cards, it's crazy. So we have resilience. I keep using those cards, and it's the same as for pile 1. I wanted only 2 cards and I end up with 3. Look at this. Can we talk how cute and pretty they are? You got revival, yes, that's it. And Taurus. If you are a Taurus, this could be like extra confirmation, but look at this little dog. Oh, he's so cute. So we have a dog and we have a fox, some little birdies, and what is this? I have absolutely no idea how to call this. Even in French, I'm not sure that I know what this is. Okay. I'm not crazy, right? It's like almost, it's like it's doubled. This is weird. It's like, okay. So this is really random, but for those of you who were thinking of someone, like at the beginning I said that there is someone that might still have feelings for you and you guys wanted to know that. Because this made me think of a mirror. So for those of you who have someone out there that they are aware of, because honestly, with the goddess of the moon, if you're not with them, I'm 100% sure that you know about them. So if there's someone out there that you're wondering about, I think you guys are mirroring each other, because this is like really strong mirroring energy to me. But okay, other messages. So with Taurus, if I remember correctly, in that guide, the message is that, of course, there is the all energy of Taurus, but there is a special message that say, realize you are love. And I think it goes back to that song. Like, to me, the Taurus energy is just the song. And the sun went away. I mean, it's going to set down because it's getting late, so. And there's a little birdie that just landed in front of my window. Oh, it's gone. Okay, anyway, I'm getting distracted here. So yeah, with the Taurus energy and realize, like in the guideline, it's like realize you are loved. It goes back to here, and I think how much your guides love you. And also this person, for those of you who have a person out there, they freaking love you. And revival, I want to have a look at the guided for revival, even if I have something that came to me. Also, this gauntlet is just, they have like little poems and things. It's really cute. Revival, let's see, resilience. Well, we have resilience, let's have a look at it. Hide the flames crackle in yearns, granting power to those whose body burn, itching for a hearth to warm desolate halls. We must dement those flames never fall. You have not made it here by accident. You have true strength. Keep it up. Oh, that's good. We are not going to find it. Where is it? They should put a number on those cards. That would help me. Revival, here. You have gone through pain, and it is time to reclaim your power. You have been patient and waited for this very moment. You have been reborn, and this is your second chance. Stay confident and keep moving forward. Ambition, recreation, patience. Okay. So, what I'm seeing here is that your guides are acknowledging how hard life has been on you. Because, okay, so in a lot of cases, like I said, I think you are an old soul, someone that went through many lifetimes and have a lot of wisdom. But I think the other side of it is that you probably came on this earth to learn some more, but you have already learned so much that you probably choose a lifetime that was a bit challenging. And when I say a bit, probably very challenging. And you probably went through a lot. I want to say especially in your younger years, like in the very formative years, like probably really rough childhood or young adulthood, like really, really difficult things that you had to deal with. And maybe this is why you learn to dismiss this a little bit, because you were so focused on survival that you had to put those capacity of yours on the side, because it didn't matter anyway that you were this amazing being with amazing abilities, because those, you felt like those were not going to protect you and save you from what was going on around you and in your life. So you shut that away, you put that inside, and you were trying to survive for a very long time. And with resilience, of course, there is this mirroring side of it that I noticed right away, but it's still a card about how strong you are and how much you've been through and how much you survived. And I think also your person, if you are not with them and you don't know about it, or if you are with them but you don't know about it, I'm pretty sure that the person that's meant for you, the person that's out there for you, is a soul that had the same ambition and that went through a lot. Because I really think that it all comes down to the idea that your soul wanted to learn some more, but you had to go through a very, very tough time to achieve that for your soul. See, you're in the sun now. And I think it's literally, you were in the shadow and now you're in the sun. And because you went through so much, and it says, I think your guides are saying this is a new chapter. And they want you in this new chapter to accept the love that people are giving you, accept the love that your guides are giving you, accept the love that the people in your life in general are trying to give you, and accept your own abilities. You survived. You made it. You're ready for a new start. That's why you guys are telling me here. And they really want you to realize that just because you went through all those things, it doesn't take your powers away. It didn't take your powers away. You regained those powers. And if you haven't yet, you can regain the power that you have. You never lost it. You just put it aside. But you can go back and grab it, and it will be here waiting for you. Okay, let's keep going. Let's have a look. To your tarot cards, you got the Page of Crystal tools. I don't like my S today. S. And 8 of Crystals. So we have ideas and discipline and dedication and progress. That would be the Page of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles. So we have a fox. We have 2 foxes. So fox might be significant. I like to consider the fox as a very smart animal, but also it's something that we don't know enough about the foxes, and I know that because I have foxes living all around my house. Foxes are very independent animals, but when they have a family, they stick together, and they don't. It's like some will leave the family, but really often what I see is that they stick together for quite some time, it's more time than you might think. And that creates a lot of fights because they are very loud when they fight and they wake me up at night. But the vibe I'm getting here is that you might be someone that's quite independent, probably because of all that you went through, it made you maybe someone that has a harder time to connect with others, because you went through things that make you a bit different, and just your soul and the way you are connected to your inner wisdom and all of the gift that you are make you someone that is different. And probably it's hard for you to connect with some peoples, but your guides are telling you that your family is out there. The one that you are going to want to stick with, they are out there, and they are just waiting for you to find them. And I like that those have wings, because to me it's the idea that when you're gonna meet them, it's gonna feel like you made like angels on earth, because you're gonna feel able to connect with them so well that it's gonna be like surreal, and they're gonna feel like angels. And this little bird just is flying into the window. What is it? He's looking at me. He's literally knocking on the window. He's like, she's right. That was so weird. I don't get it. It has like this beautiful like red neck. I don't know how it's called in English. It's like, you know, those birds with red on their neck. Anyway, this bird is really distracting me with your pile. I don't know what it is. And we have birdie here as well. So yeah, maybe you like birds, or I don't know, maybe there's something with birds. But yeah, I really think that, and the bird agree with me, that there is some people out there that you are going to meet and that are going to feel like family. And it's going to be like, first of all, they are part of your soul family as well. But also, I think it's going to show you that you are not meant to be alone. You're not meant to be alone, an alone fox. You're meant to have a family and stick with them and fight for them, even if you wake up the neighbors, even if you wake up the weird lady in her bedroom upstairs that have very thin walls. That's okay. You will fight for your families. And with 8 of crystal, dedication and progress, I think that your guides are telling you that if you connect with your inner wisdom, if you accept your gift, progress is going to come very, very easily. And I think that if you let that wisdom guide you, things will unfold way more easily than it looks like, way more easily than you might think. Because I get the idea here that you had to try really hard for everything in your life so far. You had to fight for survival, you had to fight for everything that you own. But they are saying that it was part of your plan, as unfair as it is, and it probably got harder than expected. That's the vibe I'm getting here. But now you survived it. You're so much stronger. So you will be able to access those gifts from such a stronger place. And that's going to make you like invincible, and it's going to help you get everything you want, because you're going to have the wisdom, the strength, and the psychic capacities, as well as, I think, the dedication, because you make it this far. You are such a resilient person that being dedicated to things is going to be like something that's easy for you, you know? It's going to be easy to focus on something and achieve it, because you're gonna have every tool that you need. And I really think you guys want, just like the overall is that they want to remind you that you are love, and that you are such an amazing, incredible, powerful being. And you need to remember that. Okay, let's have a look, because I'm starting to be long. We have shift, the way to new potential. I never saw this card. And the good kind. So, okay, because the good kind is right between those two foxes, and I was like associated with you finding your soul family, I really think this is your guides telling you that your soul family are going to be people from the good kinds, you know, they are going to be good people, and they just want you to be open to receive them. I think it's really like the important vibe is that they want you to be open into leaving your loneliness and your safe space that you have created to welcome those people into your life. Make room for them. They might not come right away, but just by making room for them, by being open to the possibilities of meeting new people and believing that not everyone is like the people that hurt you in the past. Believe that there is good people out there, people that are just like you. And I'm getting way too emotional. Okay. Okay. There is good people out there. Please believe me. I know sometimes we are showed so much of the bad side of this world that we forgot that there is good people out there. But I swear there is. And there is people that will understand you. And okay, I need to stop. I'm going to cry. One sec. Okay. There is people that are going to understand you, and you're gonna feel like they are angel on earth because they are kind and loving and they were meant to be in your life. Believe that. Believe that there is good people out there. Please. And make room. At least consider the possibility of it. Consider making room for them to come into your life. That's really what your guides want you to do and wants for you. I really think, you know, it's like those guides see you so highly, like you are this powerful being to them. They're like, they need to have everything in the world. Come on now. We need to make that happen. But you're not really letting them, and they're like, shh, we can force that. We can't. They're going to be mad once they came back to the spirit world. We have to let them do their things, but we want to give them everything. It's like, I feel like they are so like eager to do things, but also careful because they're like not afraid of you, but they have so much respect for you and they don't want to mess things up, you know. And shift the way to new potential. And also 9 + 2 = 11. So I really think that they want you to, like, you know, first of all, 11 is an angel number, and it's, to me, it's the number of you, like, you guys trying to communicate with you, but also it could be like of your soulmates. It could be both. So shift the way to new potential. Maybe this is linked for those of you who are not with their soulmates, who are aware of them, or just know they're somewhere out there, you know that there is someone for you out there. Shift the way to new potential. In friendship, but in relationship as well. Because if you have not met them, let me tell you, they went through some intense shit as well with the mirroring, and they will also understand you. And I think finding people that will understand you in this life is going to be one of the biggest relief for you. That's the vibe I'm getting here. Okay, let's take the other cards because I had too many. Like, I didn't want it. I wanted that one. Like, it's the theme today. I want one card and I get 2 or 3. It's amazing. Okay, so we have confidence is key to your success. New Moon in Leo. So you could be a Leo. And then we have adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Which is kind of what I was saying earlier, but still. And patient, I accept that everything happens in divine order, and there's not enough space. Where if I move everyone like that, maybe, yeah, that's the problem when you get too many cards. There is not enough space on your table. Okay, so confidence is key to your success, and I think for Parliament, I put it on the other side. The fact that I put it here with, you know, the all area that I associate with you finding your soul family, and the confidence is key to your success, and next to the good kind, I think your spirit really wants you to be confident in the fact that there is good people out there. And it's really something that is hard sometimes, for especially if you've been through a lot because of the behaviors of others. But you guys really strongly want you to be confident in the way that there is good people. It's like they make you like a pinky promise, like the pinky promise that there is good people out there and that they will find you and that you can find them. You just have to accept to make that promise with them. You know, you need two people to make a promise. So your spirit guys are like, we make a pinky promise with you. Please make the promise with us. Let's make the promise together. You know, that we will find you your people, and that you will know what it's like to feel love and have people that understand you and that you love and you want to fight for. And adversity, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. To me, this is again your guides acknowledging how much you've been through. And it's like, I think they keep saying that because they want you to know that they know how hard it is, but they have so much confidence in you, because for them you're invincible, like you can go through anything. And you're probably thinking, well, it's still hard. And I get you, but they are saying that you are a goddess, you can achieve anything, like you're so powerful, you're like such a divine being, you are like this mythical creature made of stars, like I was saying earlier. And all of the challenges that you're facing, you are the one who choose them, as crazy as it sounds sometimes. But they want you to know that everything that you've been through was not in vain. You went through all of this for a reason, and you will understand all of that in the future. And with the patience, I accept that everything happens in divine order. This is them reminding you that not only you already know that there is more coming to you intuitively, but they confirm that to you, that you went through all that you went through in order for them to give you all that's to come, because you chose this path, you chose to experience a lot in order to be able to receive a lot once you were stronger and wiser. And I know that sometimes it's like, to me it's this idea that sometimes our soul are planning for us to go through this or that, but things can get out of hand because we are human and things don't always go exactly like our souls plan it to. And maybe you went through a harder time than your soul intended, but it doesn't mean that the good things are not coming. Just because things were really, really hard and tough for you, it doesn't mean that the good things that were planned for you are not coming. So please believe in that, and remember that there is a lot of amazing people out there just waiting to meet you. And I think that even in real life, those people that you are going to meet are going to see you as this goddess being. I think that is the theme. Like everyone in your life, everyone that you have a soul connection with, they see you as this amazing goddess, this amazing being with so much wisdom and care and in touch with their intuition and feelings and just overly magnificent. I think people see you as magnificent in every way, physically and especially mentally, and they think that you have this beautiful soul. I think you remind them of the stars also a little bit, and the moon, like you remind them of the infinite beauty of the universe. Okay, I'm getting cheesy. That's going to be it for your reading, Paul, too. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. Please take care of yourself. Remember that there is amazing people out there coming for you. Feel free to like, comment, or subscribe if you feel like doing so. And I hope I would get the chance to read for you again sometimes. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. If you choose this, well, this Citrine, I don't know, it escaped my head for a second. If you choose this Citrine, this is going to be your reading all about the messages from your guides. It's a cute little one. Okay, I need to stop playing with it. So let's start with your song. You got Cold Stone by Demi Lovato. So, okay, so Cold Stone is a song that is about a breakup, sort of, yeah, I guess. But what I got here from your guides were more this idea of you pretending to be cold as stone. That's what I heard. Like, they try to be cold as stone. Like, the idea that you try to numb your feelings, or like not, at least not listen to them or not give them any sort of importance. It's the vibe that you're trying to take your heart chakra and shove it under the rock, like just under a big stone. You took your heart chakra and you said, nope, I'll smash you. And that's the vibe I'm getting. And I don't think your guys are pleased with that. I think it makes them sad that you are closing yourself from basically everything that makes us human, you know? Our emotions are the very things that make us human, and that's the very reason why we're here, to experience this human life, to experience feelings and emotions. And by shutting yourself off of it, you are just I don't want to use the term wasted thing, but you're just missing out on so much that life has to offer. Missing out on so much of the reason why you're here. Okay, let's have a look at your card. You get pleasure. Oh, look at that. It's so cute. I like the difference between the very night sky and like the very green garden. So yeah, I really think you guys want you to focus on pleasure, love, and things that come with it. Things that you enjoy. I think, like, to me, we take the most pleasure in doing the things that we love. And so if you are taking love and any emotions out of the equation, it's hard to feel any pleasure, you know? But they want you to reconnect with that sense of pleasure, of fun, of enjoyment. It's like, how could I describe that? It's like they are trying to lift that stone for you, but every time they try to, you put it back. And I think you feel that. It's like sometimes you will feel that spark again, you will feel love again for something, and you, as soon as it came up, as soon as your guides and your angel, because your angel, I wanted to say angel, like pile 1 I keep wanted to say spirit, so spirit was here, and here I think your angel are here as well. They all want to help you when they've been working really hard, but they feel like it feels like they are fighting you, when it's sad for them, because all they want to do is bring you pleasure and fun and love, but you don't want them to. And I don't think it's something that you are doing consciously. It's like you're not fighting them because you decide that you will fight them. I just think that you put this barrier inside of you, you put that wall, and you're not ready to take it down. And so every time they act in order to help you take it down, you just put it back up right away because you are afraid. And there's no shame in that. We all have been there. Some of us still work on it. I still work on it sometimes. I admit it. But I think they just want you to give it a try at least. You know, like, be like this little one here. Just venture into the idea, venture into some little pleasure. It could be like, okay, so I have this idea that comes through my head is like, let's say you used to love reading, but you're not doing it anymore because maybe you love to read stories with a lot of feelings, and so they're like, at least read again. Or maybe you used to listen to a lot of music that were really emotional music, like really sad or with a lot of feelings. They're like, even if you're not open yourself to everything right away, put back things that you used to love, like put back reading, put back music into your life. Just bring back things that you used to love and you keep yourself from doing now. Just one little thing, just one. That's all they're asking. Just like you have this big rock and just like took a little bit off so that you can just find a little bit of your heart again. And also they want you to remember that blocking out your love and emotion, blocking out your heart chakra is not going to help you, because it makes you out of balance, and in the end you are the one who's going to suffer from it the most. You know, they are like just outsider trying to help and watch you and really make sure that you enjoy this life as much as you can and go and achieve all the things that you wanted. And but they cannot, like, you have your free will, they cannot force you to open yourself up, but they really want you to. It's like they are not, maybe not begging, but they are like really asking really nicely, really slowly, just not pushing you, not rushing you, not trying to scare you, just like this little one, like they coming like really gently, not making so much noise, like just like, we want to help, let us help. That's the vibe I'm getting. Okay, then you got All Tied Up. I like the recurrence of the green and like gardening idea. Then you got Libra. This Libra card is really interesting. Okay. Then you got Solitude with this little guy with weird eyes. And then you got Flight. We have two rabbits with white eyes, but they're not exactly the same. Okay. I want to start with the All Tied Up. To me, this is just saying what I was just saying. To me, this is like, you know how this girl is just all like, she's literally in chain. And I think this is your heart. You put your heart in chain. You are not letting yourself feel, not letting yourself be. Because most of the things that we do them from a place of love, or at least passion or interest. And I think by shoving all your emotions away, you are just experiencing this life without any excitement and without any desire, maybe. And you guys are acknowledging that you are doing this because you feel like you had to in order to protect yourself. And also with the Solitude, I think that you are very lonely right now. Like, at least you feel very lonely, because you, by being in this attitude, by being pretty cold, like just with the stone cold, like that's why this term came to me. But like, by being emotionless a lot of the time, people probably just put some distance with you, because, well, it's never fun to be with someone that is not excited about anything. And so I think you probably also choose to like put distance between yourself and those people. And maybe for some of them, they hurt you, or they are the reason why you choose to be in this state of shoving your emotions away. But I think because, you know, like this rabbit is all by himself, but he has like things growing all around him. And I think this is your guide saying that just because right now you're by yourself, it doesn't mean that there isn't people that are close to you, that your guides brought around you. Brought? Yeah, that's the term. Yeah, I think so. It's like as soon as you will be willing to open up yourself a little more again, you will stumble upon those people. It's like, you know, this rabbit is all by himself, but there is a lot of things around him. And those things can turn into people in my head. So it's like you are by yourself right now, by choice and by design, because your guides won't send you those people until you are ready to receive them, you know? There is no point in sending them otherwise. And to me, Libra being here again, Libra is, you know, first of all, if you are a Libra, it's a little bit more extra confirmation. But Libra is a very like, it's a sign that has a lot of feelings, to me at least. It's a very like, Libras have a lot of feelings. That's the way I see it. But also Libra is a sign of balance, you know, of being in balance within ourselves. And I really think that you are operating for a very masculine point of perspective, like a very masculine energy. That's what I mean. Doesn't matter what gender you are, but you are very like analytic. You just don't let any emotion. It's like masculine energy to the extreme, you know, not letting yourself feel anything and just being all about acting and doing the things that you plan to do, and that's it. But Spirit really wants you to be more in this yin and yang balance energy of feminine and feelings and masculine energy, because that energy you're in is not all bad, you know, like just wanting to achieve things, being very analytic, not letting your emotions get in the way. But this is not, just being like that is also not a good thing. You need a bit of both. You need a bit of the emotional side, a bit of the dreamy side, a bit of, you know, of the feelings, basically. You need to be more in balance between those two. That's really what your guides want. But I think they are acknowledging that it's something that's really difficult for you right now, because you feel like you don't have a choice. That's because they're all tied up. You know, she didn't chain herself. Someone did it for her. So I feel like you've put your emotions away because you felt like you had to. But your guides are saying maybe even if you felt like you had to, it's been a while now that you've been in this energy, and it's like, it's enough. Try, like I said earlier, try to bring back, just try it slowly. Bring back this feminine energy slowly into your life. And with flight, so maybe for some of you this is like literal flying, like just going on a trip, like getting yourself on a plane and go somewhere. But that's not going to be for everyone, obviously. To me, it's just like this idea of opening your wings and flying, you know, like open your heart and let it fly. Okay, it sounds a bit cheesy, but it's like, just, I think he used to be someone that was very like free when it comes to their heart. Maybe you give your heart very easily and openly to everyone and anyone in your life, until something happened and made you go the extreme, like the other extreme. Like you used to be very open and something happened and you became very, very close. Like you were that and now you're that. And your guides are saying maybe you can be in the middle, you know, like being half open, half closed. Protect yourself, but be willing to receive new people and new experiences from a place of love. That's really the vibe I'm getting. It's like they're not asking you to go back to the way you were, or where maybe you were not protecting yourself at all and you were letting everyone in and you were giving your love freely to people that did not deserve it. So maybe don't go back to that. Don't go back to that extreme. But you can find a nice middle, a nice balance between who you used to be and who you are now. A place where you will have more pleasure, more fun, and where you will feel more love for yourself and from and for others. Okay. I've been talking a lot, I feel like. Let's have a look at your tarot. You got 20 awakening. Interesting. Renewal and enlightenment. And you got, okay, you have 2 major arcana. That makes sense though. And then you have 13 transformation. I think that would be the High Priestess. That would be the High Priestess. And 13 transformation, transition, and liberation. So, okay, so this is a very simple meaning to me. Also, peacock might be significant, and this is a very beautiful peacock. Also, really randomly, if you have, okay, so this is really random and probably for not many of you, but if some of you have peacock feathers, you know, like sometimes we pick them up because they're so pretty, maybe hold them when you are meditating, or if you do tarot reading, have them near you. I feel like they can have like some energy to it. That was so random. I'm sorry if it probably was for like one person or something, but yeah, I felt like saying it, so okay. So I think they want you to go through an awakening, and I think they acknowledge that you start going through an awakening, and this is probably some sort of dark night of the soul forcing you to face your shadows and do some shadow work. That's really the vibe I'm getting now that I have those 2 cards. But also with those 2 cards, with awakening and transformation, your guides are telling you that there is so much for you. Like, there is, if you go through your awakening, if you give a chance to yourself, and if you give a chance to healing and through doing some shadow work and to liberating yourself, we have liberation here. It's literally going to feel like a liberation. I think you are ending a cycle, and this really complicated complicated phase that you are going through right now is the end of this cycle. You needed to go through that phase to fully end this cycle. But this is, okay, so an awakening and a transformation, 2 major arcana, this is going to be a lot. Like, let's not lie to ourselves. This is a lot going on right now. But I really think that there is, like, that was the main card for you, was pleasure. I think there's so much fun waiting for you. It's like, it's really random because usually there is so much love, there is so much money, or, you know, there is so much success. But here, I think there is so much fun, like finding the fun in life again. And I think you used to really enjoy life, like just simple things. I think you were someone that used to just find joy in anything and everything. And you used to be someone that was really just happy to be here. But you lost that. But I think Spirit is saying that you can find that again. You can find joy in every area of your life. Joy and happiness in everything again. The little things, the big things, the achievements of others, of yourself. You can go back to that place. And you probably don't see it right now, but they really want you to know that all of this work that you are doing through your awakening, through your shadow work, through this like probably dark night of the soul that you are going through, all of that serve a purpose. All of that is going to help you, and you just have to hang on and keep putting the work like you have, because this is going to bring you back so much joy and pleasure and fun. And other people, even though you're alone right now and you don't see it. It's going to be so liberating. Like this liberation word, yeah, it's a word, keep like popping out to me. I'm sorry. So yeah, really, this is going to be freaking great. And I mean, this is a High Priestess, so you guys have so much potential, especially when it comes to your spiritual gifts. And I don't get any specific, but I really think it's connected to your heart chakra. I think that once you heal your heart chakra, you will already be in a much better place, and in a place where you can more easily see everything that's waiting for you. That was random. Okay, then we have You Are Light. Also, that will be 11, 6 plus 5. And we have the Distraction of Shiny Things. I like that we have both pink cards, which remind me again of the heart chakra. So with the You Are Light and enlightenment with this peacock, I really think that you are light, literally. You are probably a light worker for some of you, if you identify with that. But I think you're just someone that's so bright. Like, that was the vibe, you know, someone that love life and enjoy life. You used to be, at least. And your guides are telling you still are someone that enjoy life, someone that is bright and funny and want to go out there and show the world that they are full of light. Yeah, you are full of light. Yeah, and also, yeah, I just realized this is not the High Priestess. This is Judgment. I'm sorry. This is Judgment, but I don't know why on this deck. Because it's a peacock. Okay, let me look if I can find the High Priestess. The Airman, the High Priestess, the Empress. The High Priestess. Okay, for some reason I like the peacock better for the High Priestess. Also, the third thing will be Death. So again, the transformation, the end of a cycle. That's the card for the High Priestess. I'm gonna keep it, but because I really like. I was like, the 20 is not the High Priestess. Why am I associated with the High Priestess? The High Priestess is 2. I mean, there is just a 0. But yeah. So no, that's Judgment. But I really want to keep it as the High Priestess because to me it fits so well. But yeah, you can be this High Priestess anyway. So yeah, and the Distraction of Shiny Things, that's where I was before my mind went elsewhere. So also we have a birdie here again that remind me of travel. Every time I get that card, I get reminded of travel. So again, for those of you who were thinking about traveling or who had a job offer in another country or something that involved getting in a plane basically, I will advise you to give more thoughts to it because it came strongly here. So yeah, and the Distraction of Shiny Things, I think that they're reminding you. Okay, so we have those two here, and to me this is here right now. You hyper focus on, you know, the material, the things that you can do, the things that are outside of your emotional what's the word? Okay, so it's you focusing on the material and not on the emotional side. Okay, that's it. But Spirit are like, you can still be successful in the material and feel all your emotions. Let yourself be this bright light, this light worker being that you are. This doesn't have to be a conflict. This can be an alignment. In alignment, it could work together, you know. You don't have to be one or the other. You can be both. And you can be really damn good at it. That's the things that your guys are telling me. You can be, I mean, look at this High Priestess. I still prefer the peacock, but she's still pretty damn great and on top of things. I like also that this one has a big moon here, and there is a really tiny moon here, but there's the sun as well. To me, I like this one because there's a sun and the moon, and it's really tiny. I'm not sure you can see it here and there. And to me, it's like accepting the duality of night and day, finding balance again. Okay, and for your final cards, you got Be Bold and Make the First Move. And happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. See? You need to bring happiness in your life again. Because I think that it's like, you know, we all have goals in life. Like, we set ourselves some goals before we came here. And I think for you, your soul just wanted you to be happy about anything and everything. They just wanted you to enjoy all the things, the little things, the big things, just all of it. But you went through some things that make you lost that. And I really think your God are like, they're sad for you. Like, you know, they're like, they wish they could do more to speed things up. They wish they could do more for you to be happy again. But all they can do is guide you and hope that you will take that guidance. And it's this idea that they cannot do this process of transformation and of awakening for you. You have to do that awakening and this transformation by yourself. And with be bold and make the first move is this idea that, to me, that you're the only one who can make that move. It's like, be bold and make the first move, because no one else can make that move for you, literally. You are the only one who can decide to continue awakening, continue transforming, continuing to put work into your healing, so that you can find this balance between your masculine and feminine energy. Open up your heart chakra again and enjoy life the way you always wanted to enjoy it and the way you have in the past. And I really think you are longing for that, for the way you used to be, for the way you used to feel, but you're thinking that you can never be in that place again because you went through so many things. And maybe it won't be exactly the same way. That's the feeling I get from your guides. It's like, you might not feel exactly the same way that you used to feel because you went through things and you learn and you grow, but it doesn't mean that it's not going to be good. It doesn't mean that it's not going to bring you happiness. Also, dolphin might be significant, or again, because I wanted that with the travel, maybe you want to travel someplace where there is dolphin. Like, there is dolphin in the Maldives. Why am I thinking of it? I don't know. There is dolphin in the Caribbean as well. Like, where else? There's dolphins even in the south of France. Yeah, there's dolphins in the Mediterranean Sea. But there is dolphins in a lot of places. But yeah, if there was a place where you wanted to go and you know there is dolphins, it could be extra confirmation. Yeah. Do I see anything else? No. I think it's going to be it for you, Pal 3. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I wish you a happy day or night whenever you see that. Please take care of yourself. Try, the little things that used to bring you joy. You don't have to do it all at once. This is not a race, okay? You have all the time that you want, all the time that you need. Your guides are not going anywhere. They are going to support you no matter what. So take your time, do the healing. There is no rush. We all need time, and we all, it's foolish to think that we ever stop healing and growing. We all do it all the time. So don't put pressure on yourself. You have all the time that you need. And you are a very precious soul. I wanted to add. I don't know why. I think it's like your guys were like, tell them they're very precious. And I'm like, yeah, I agree. Wait, I'm going to tell them before I leave. So you are a very precious soul. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. And I hope I will get the chance to read for you again sometimes. Bye. Hi, Pal 4. If you choose this Red Jasper, this is going to be your reading all about the messages from your guides. And let's get started. So for your song, you got Already Gone by Sleeping at Last. So when these songs come out, I was like, oh, really, Spirit? We going there? Well, the song usually is coming from Spirit, but I mean, for Pile 2 and Pile 3 was from their guides, and I asked for your guides, but because I just said Spirit, I guess it's coming from Spirit. In Pile 1, Spirit came through as well. Pile 2 was their angels, they were coming through. It's like, I'm asking for their guides, and there is like multiple entities coming up, and I'm like, okay, I will allow it. I don't have a choice anyway. And I'm rambling, I'm sorry. So, you got Already Gone by Sleeping at Last. It's a beautiful song. It's I think at first it's a Kelly Clarkson song. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's a cover, but it's a really beautiful one. And the vibe that I got is that your guides want you to remember that endings are part of life, and not everyone and everything that enter your life is here to stay. Some things are just here for a while to teach you something or to make you experience something. And as hard as it is to let it go, it's all part of the journey, and it's all part of your life. And you might not see right away why it happened, but someday it will all make sense that you had to go through this and meet that person so that you could learn this or that. And I know it's complicated. I know that when you're in the moment, you're like, screw that, I'm just hurt, but you guys are like, we know, we're sorry, but you had to, because this pain that you're feeling right now, this loss that you're experiencing right now, you are going to learn so much from it that is going to allow you to get something even better. And we know that it's hard to see right now, but there is more to come. And it's, this is a very bittersweet song about accepting that things need to end. And I think your guys are saying that maybe you're not in this energy, but they want you to try to see things from a different perspective, of more like, what's the word? Have a view more of the long term than the right now hurt that you're feeling. Project yourself a bit more. And I know it's hard, don't get me wrong. I'm not here saying, oh, it's just easy, just you chilling and then you imagine yourself in 1 year and everything's gonna be fine. No, it's really hard. And even your guys, everyone is acknowledging this, me as well. But they want you to give it a try, see if maybe it can help you feel better. And you got happiness. Oh, look at that. I love that for you. I think there is so much happiness coming for you really fast, because to me the dolphin is always an energy that I think is pretty fast. So okay, the dolphin is really happy and is often associated with happiness, but here on this card, look how they're jumping really fast and there's this big wave and the sun is shining. I really think that there is some happiness coming for you really fast because of this ending. And they want you to know that. Like, your guys are like, they just want you to know that you're not going through all of this for nothing. I mean, you never are, but it's like extra confirmation, a little reminder that all of this is happening for a reason, and that reason is really, really big happiness. Then you got Deceit, the number 25, and we got Leo. So if you are a Leo, this could be extra confirmation. We got I, and we got Solitude. Okay, so with the Deceit, I think your guides are telling you that you are deceiving yourself. I really think this is not someone else doing, but your own doing. I think that maybe you're telling yourself that you did something wrong and that this wasn't supposed to end, and that it was all your fault, and that I think maybe you're blaming yourself, you're deceiving yourself into thinking that you messed up and you fucked up things, basically. Very to say it in a very blunt way. But you guys are saying, no, you did not mess up things. Absolutely not. You did. This happened for a reason. It was meant to happen because you needed to learn and you needed to grow. And you did not fucked up your chances for happiness. And I'm sorry I keep cursing, but you didn't mess up. You didn't mess up your chances of happiness. It's still coming, and pretty fast. Also, just, you need to stop telling yourself that you messed up, because you have not. That's what your guys are saying, and I don't even know how to elaborate on that, because just know you didn't mess up. And I'm sorry, I'm losing my voice. I'm gonna drink something. Wait. Okay, that's better. No? kind of. Okay, also, my throat chakra was really fine and now it's not. So maybe, okay, maybe you need to speak with that person, or if it was a job or something, you need to be more vocal with someone about what happened. It doesn't have to be a person. It could be like, a job or a family member. But like, if there, like the ending that took place, I think there is a need for closure in your case, so that you can stop blaming yourself. Because I think that, it doesn't matter the situation. Usually it's really, really not often one person's fault. And here I really don't think that it is just your fault. I think it's just a combination of things that happen that lead to this ending. And also, like I said, your guides are saying that this was always meant to end. Like, there is literally a lyric in this song that said it was always meant to end. It was meant to teach you something. And you need to stop blaming yourself. And maybe this is by having a conversation with the person, or whatever it is, your boss, a coworker, family member, an ex-lover. Maybe by having a conversation with them, you're gonna see that it's not all your fault. But if you cannot or don't want to have a conversation with them, then try to speak with your guides. They will show you how. If you're open to receive this answer, I think they will help you realize how they were more at play than just your actions. This was not all you're doing. And even if maybe you have a part of responsibility for what happened, you did not fuck up your life in any way. This is just a learning experience. We learn by making mistakes. I mean, when we're kids, we do mistakes all the time, and the parents are like, no, you don't do that. And that's how we learn, And we like to think that as adults, we're supposed to have it all figured out and not make mistakes, but that's bullshit. Okay, I keep cursing with you guys. I'm sorry. I'm fired up. But yeah, you... Also, we have Leo energy with his very, very fiery energy, so maybe that's why. But you didn't do anything wrong. And if you have, it's just a learning experience. You did not fuck up this. That's the end game. This is still coming. And I like how there is 2 dolphin in this card, because here we have solitude, and I think that your guides are acknowledging that right now you are in the place where you're probably feeling all alone. And I really think that for you, it is really not the case. It's a perception that you have. I really think that there is a lot of people just here waiting for you in the corner, but you're not letting them because you're so over focusing on the things that you think you messed up, that you don't see all those people that are here and ready to come to your rescue and help you and make you feel better. But they are here. There is people. And also, because there is an older dolphin, and dolphin, I don't know, here I was getting the vibe that for some of you there is like a very significant relationship in the corner. It could be a romantic one if you're single, or it could be a friendship, like really something, a deep connection with someone else that is coming, and that's going to maybe show you how all of it was not only your fault. I really think this person is going to help you realize how this ending had multiple causes and not just your doing. Even if maybe you are responsible for some of the things, it was not all your fault. And with Leo, like I said, very fiery energy, really encouraging you to me. Well, let's have a look at the guideline, because I like this guideline because it's not the traditional really, and they have like really little poems and things like that. So, warm like a fire, powerful and passionate. Use your passion to light the path and blaze forward. So yeah, I think that is the idea that you have a very passionate soul. Fiery soul, maybe, but most importantly, passionate soul. And your guides are saying that you should be in that energy, of being very passionate and being very fiery and having a lot of just desire for life. Focus on this more than on this, because I don't think that these the fact that you think that you messed up, I think it's always on the back of your head, and maybe that's why you feel a bit lonely, and maybe that's why you haven't been paying attention to the other people in your life and to your passion and hobbies, because maybe you're thinking, well, I messed up something, I don't want to mess something else up. But you guys are like, no, no, you're not going to mess anything else up. This was meant to fail. It's okay, it happened. But you are perfectly capable of going and start new things, and you should, because I think that's how you're going to meet this person you're gonna have such a deep connection with, and that's going to help you find your happiness again. And also with the snake and the eye, the first thing that I thought when I flipped that card was that you have a really strong connection to your third eyes, or that your third eyes is going to really become stronger. Yeah. In the months to come. I really get the idea that you are going to get a lot of downloads through your third eyes, really a lot of creativity, really a lot of maybe clairvoyance for some of you. But I really think that also your third eyes and this passion and fire inside of you are linked, that this passion that you have is you are going to receive it and receive maybe ideas and a plan on how to make something with that passion through your third eyes. That's the vibe I'm getting here. But I really think this is linked to this other person here on this side. So yeah, that's what I'm getting so far. Okay, let's get more cards. Let's get your tarot cards. Oh, I just realized I took 3 of those. Oh yeah, I remember now. 3 games. Oh, the ladybug. I like this. And the octopus. Okay. You have the wheel, change, possibilities. I like that for you again. And we have the 5 of crystal. That would be the 5 of pentacles, persistence, and new possibilities. Whew. Ladybugs might be significant. I really like ladybugs. They're so cute. I mean, we're getting into fall, so there is less of them. One year there was 100 ladybugs who came into my house because they were trying to find warmth, and they were hibernated. I don't know if you say that in English. Hibernated, like the birds inside our windows. It was the cutest thing. But sometimes they managed to get inside, and it was too warm inside, so they stopped hibernated. Okay, I just got something. Maybe right now you feel like you're hibernated a little bit, like you are in sleep mode because of all that happened, and this person is going to warm you up again. That's the vibe I'm getting. And wake you up, like those who get into my house and wake up. This person is going to wake you up from all of this. Yeah. Oh, I like that for you. I like that when sometimes I pick up a card and it's the other meaning that I'm getting. Also with new possibilities, it still work, but I think this person is going to warm you up again. And it could be a friend. It doesn't have to be romantic, but it can be as well. But yeah, it's so sweet. I like it. It's a really sweet feeling. And then we have the wheel, obviously, with change. We have new possibility and change. And possibilities is just like possibilities everywhere. But we also have persistence. So to me, it's the idea that you just have to give it a shot. Give a shot to this thing that you've been thinking of. Give a shot also at forgiving yourself. Because there is nothing to blame yourself for. It's just learning, You don't have to blame yourself forever. And if you made a really big mistakes and you think that you should apologize, you can still go and apologize, It's hard, but you can try and go apologize to whomever you think you hurt. And with change and possibilities, I just think that there is so much coming for you. But I really think it's going to be in the form of someone that you might meet them, through this passion of yours. But I really think that this change is going to be brought to you by someone. And it could be romantic, it could be a new partner with whom you're going to start something, like a business or something, or a new co-worker you're going to feel really good with, working with, and have really great ideas with. But it's going to open so much possibilities for you, and I think so much possibilities for happiness. We have possibilities twice, and we have the wheel, so really just So many new things, great things full of happiness coming for you. And I really think all of this were possible because of this ending. You need to make peace with that ending, because all of that's to come is only possible because this happened. So stop blaming yourself, because it had to happen. And I know it's probably, like, I'm not saying don't be sad, because you need to grieve whatever happened, whatever you lose, you need to grieve. It's perfectly fine. But be open and know. I really think the biggest thing is that your guides want you to know that this is coming. There is really a lot of amazing happiness. To me, this card is like the sun mixed with the 2 of cups, mixed with the 10 of cups, because we have water, we have dolphin, we have sun, it's a lot. I see it as really something amazing coming for you. Okay, then we got the spark of hustle. Befriend the world. Polarize. Okay, sure, why not? And your soul shines. Ooh, I like that. This is so cute. Your soul shines. I think it goes so well. So, like, you know, the sea had like some purpley color, and it has purpley color as well. I like that. Your soul shine. Your soul shine happiness. That's the vibe I'm getting. I really have like a very... I think that even if you're not in a good place right now, it's your soul and your vibe is something really like I was getting fired up earlier, and I just have this really like excited, happy mood to me right now. Even though your situation is not that happy, and I'm sorry, don't feel offended, but yeah, I think you are going to be in that place really, really fast. And maybe you're like, yeah, sure, whatever you're saying, lady, I'm not doing good right now. You're annoying me. But I promise you, I really think it's your guys. They're like, no. Keep it up. It's coming. Just give us just a little bit more time. Because, like, for the other groups, there's a lot that they needed to do. And here, I don't think there is so much. Like, just listen a little bit to your intuition and your passion. But it's not even coming that strongly. I think this person is going to show up regardless. It's the vibe I'm getting here. And the spark of hustle. So I really think that maybe it has something to do with work for a lot of you. Or... It could be romantic, but lead also to a partnership that involve work, because the spark of hustle. I'm gonna have a look at the guy. Let's see what they say. I wanted it to befriend the world, polarize anyway. So let's look at the 17 here. 17. Essential meaning: the spark of inspiration, divine intervention. Oh, also find your calling, work that makes you happy, renewed hope. Oh, I like that, renewed hope. Yeah, it has a work meaning, but I really think it's like this person is going to spark some inspiration in you more than anything. Like I said, this person is going to open the possibilities for happiness in every area of your life. So obviously it involves you and yourself. It's going to help you shine again. But it also involves work. It's going to help you really have new ideas, feel more excited about it. Like work or your studies as well. Or just any creative endeavors that you have. And with Befriend the World, it's the 25. Okay, 20, 24... 25. Essential meaning: display of your inner truth, bravery to share your personal flavor and your true opinion, movement toward a goal, opposing forces, transition, growth, taking a stand, personal empowerment. Look at the one that stood out to me is display your inner truth, like the first one. And I think is maybe what happened here is that this ended because you were not fully yourself. Either it was a job that was really not aligning with you, or a relationship that made you be someone else. You know, like sometimes we try to change ourselves to please another person. And I think this relationship, this whatever it was that ended, forced you to like hide your shining soul. Like, I think you're someone that has a lot of happiness, you're a lot bright, you're probably a bit loud, you curse sometimes, you're very like this Leo energy, very fiery, but you were forced to dim your light, stop shining so bright for this. And that's why it needed to end, because you needed to learn that you will never be happy and you will never have happiness if you don't let your soul shine as bright as it wants. You need to be fully true and honest to yourself. That's just the message from your guides. It's like it ended for a reason, and one of those reasons is that you were not fully yourself. If you are honest with yourself right now, I'm sure you know that already. Okay, then you have a new start is coming. See? I knew it. I'm getting too excited. It's getting late, so maybe that's why. It's the moon. I don't even know. Yeah, no, the full moon was a few days ago, but I probably still feel its energy. And we have freedom. Oh my god, I love that for you. I possess the powers and the free will to create my own happiness. We have happiness again. It's not fitting because usually we only have 2 of those. Okay, it's going to work. I made it. So a new start is coming. I love that. Like I said, with this person, and we have the wheel, like how many new possibilities, a new start is coming. Your guides are saying to you, there is something major coming because of that ending. And they really want you to be open to it. It's like, take your time to grieve, accept that it was not all your fault, accept that you'll learn from it, accept that it will allow you to realize what was wrong here, but also be ready to let your soul shine again, because someone is coming in and it's going to wreck your world in the best way. It's going to be like, okay, I get the you know the a whole new world from Aladdin. A whole new world. Okay, I'm terrible at singing, never mind. But yeah, it's going to be that. And I possess the power to, and the free will to create my own happiness. To me, it's also the idea that now that you're insulated, that you feel at least like you're lonely, this is the best time to realize that you might not need anyone. And as much as someone is coming, that you don't need anyone to be happy. And I think mostly you don't need that thing that you used to have to be happy, because there is more to come, and you can shine bright by yourself. And maybe that's why this person is going to teach you. It's like sometimes even in a relationship, someone can teach you that you as an individual are enough. You know, this doesn't have to be like a romantic relationship, like I said. And I just think it's the idea that this learning experience, it's just going to show you that you should value freedom more than anything else. Your freedom to shine is that you don't have to be alone, but you need to, your guides really want you to remember that this ended so like you could be fully yourself and learn that your freedom doesn't have a cost. Freedom is the most important thing that you could, your freedom to be happy also and fully yourself is one of the most important thing here. What else? Trying to look at the number if I see anything. Nope. No, just like it's coming. That was very straightforward. This ending, just try to see it as something that was needed, and I just think that all they wanted to tell you is that they have something really big coming for you. They are making it happen right now as we speak, and I really think it's coming fast. Like we have a new start is coming with exclamation points. We have the happiness and those dolphin coming fast. So yeah, I really think it's coming faster than we think. And also with the octopus, like it has so many arms, you know, and it can do so many things. And I really think that this happiness is going to reach every single area of your life. It's the vibe I'm getting here. Okay, pile 4. It's going to be it for your reading. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. Feel free to like, comment, or subscribe if you feel like doing so. Please take care of yourself, and I hope I will get the chance to read again for you someday. Bye!